Hi, this is a review of the Formitize Scheduler. It's fully integrated into the Formitize solution and is a complete job management system. Okay, so the users here on the left hand side, you'll see under the agent column, will automatically populate from your registered user list. And then you'll see the jobs that have been covered for this particular day. Now down here on the bottom right hand side of the screen, you'll see the legend for what the different colors actually mean. Assigned means that the job has been assigned to a specific agent at a specific time. Accepted means that the technician in the field has received the job notification and has accepted and opened that job. Overdue means that the job has been missed for whatever reason, and complete means the job has actually been finished and completed in the form submitted from the app. So you get a very clear overview of exactly what status each of the jobs are up to. Now, as I move the cursor over the scheduler, you'll see that the date and time are always available wherever I am. So that's a really simple way. The other feature is when you roll over a particular job, it presents all of the different job details. So you don't have to leave the page. There's the job details, any notes associated to the job number, the order number, the location of the job, and the expected times. So that's all visible at any point. To create a new job, you've got two options. You can either select New Job, the New Job button at the top of the screen, or you can move the cursor to where you want the job to start, hold it down and drag it to when you want the job to finish, and then release. Now by doing that, it'll open up the job form. You've assigned already to the right person and the right times, and now you can just complete the assigning of the job. So under the job details section, you can go and select forms that you want the technician to complete for that particular job. You can give it a title, a job number, an order number. You can attach notes. Under the agent section is where you assign it to a particular user. You can create a priority, and then you can enter the location of the job. Now it has full lookup capability, so as you start typing, the available addresses will populate. The due date, the due time, and then at the bottom there's a recurring job feature. So if this is something that's going to be like a maintenance job or something that needs to be done on a more regular basis, you select that and that brings up the recurring job options. So if I want to do the job every 3 weeks, I'll select week, every 3 weeks. And then when do you want the job to end? It can either be after a certain number of jobs have been completed, or it can be at a certain date. So that's just a choice that you can choose from. So I want to complete this process after 6 jobs have been completed. It then gives you a nice summary statement underneath just to confirm that you've got it right. It's going to create a job every 3rd week, starting from the 15th of January. Maintenance ends after 6 jobs, and here's the first 3 dates. The next date will be the 5th of February. The create option at the bottom determines when the system will actually notify the user of the job. So I can adjust that to 1, and it means that the day before the job is due, it will be dispatched to the user in the job section. Now underneath, because I've selected the pre-dispatch confirmation and the create 0 item, those forms will both be available at the bottom, and I can pre-populate those forms with any known information already, just to save the technician time in the field. So order number, reference number, customer name, for example, can be populated here now from the office before it's dispatched to the user. Okay, when I'm happy, I hit dispatch, and that job will be created and added to the scheduler. Alright, to move jobs, it's very simple. You just grab it and drag it. Simple as that. If you want to shorten it, you go to the end and shorten the job period. If I want to add multiple people to the one job, again, that's very simple. So here we've got the Stevens client customer service job, and I'd like Mary to join that job. So I just grab Mary, click on her, and drag her across onto the job. And now you'll see that she appears down here. The Stevens job has been attached to her as well. And as part of the detailed list there, you can see that it has job leader. Okay, so the job leader is in a dark color, and then the other people attached to that job will be in a lighter tint of the same color, and they'll all change color as the status of the job changes. So here you can see in the Jones quote, Susan Smith is the lead, she's the darker color, Mary is a tint on that one as well, and that's changed to the accepted status. Alright, so very easy to add multiple people to the one job. On the right hand side here we've got the unassigned jobs. So these jobs have been created either through a telephone inquiry or a web lead, etc., and now they're ready to be assigned to the scheduler. They can be viewed in day mode. Down here at the bottom you've got the different options: day mode, week mode, or show all of them. And very simply, in the same way, I can roll over them and see the job details, and then I just grab that and drag it onto the scheduler to assign it. Really, really simple. Okay, so that's managing the agents. Of course, you can have the right people ready, but you also need to make sure that they've got the right equipment available. So we have what's called the Assets tab, and here any type of asset, any piece of equipment that's being used that needs to be scheduled can be added into this list. All right, click on the All button. It shows now both the agents and the assets. Now here I've got 2 vehicles, a Mitsubishi Triton and a Ford F-150, and a cement mixer. Now to add an asset to a job and make sure that it's available, I'll grab the Ford F-150 and assign it onto the job that I've just assigned here, and now you'll see that it appears down here in the asset section. If I move this, it moves, so it's completely linked. Very, very simple, and now my assets are being managed, linked to the job, all moving together. So across the top here I can look at agents only, assets only, or view all. The final option at the top is map, and this is a really useful geographic layout to show me exactly what's going on with the different users. So I've selected map, and then I've selected John Smith from the list. Now this will show John's jobs in time and date order. So that's what the 1, 2, 3 is. The colors of the tabs are linked again to the status of the job. So number 1 is being completed. Again, if I scroll over those tabs, it gives the job details. The next one is job number 2, that's been assigned here, and then the final job for the day is job number 3, which is over here. So it's a very quick way to get a geographical view of the jobs that are being done. You might see that actually it would be much more efficient if job number 3 was done first, and so you can rearrange the jobs and move them around to make sure that you're getting the best productivity out of the field users. So again, that's available. You just click through the different agents to see their status. Job number 1 has been complete, it's gone grey, and job number 2 is here. For Susan Smith, yellow, which means it's been accepted, hasn't been finished, and job number 2 has been assigned, ready and waiting. Okay, so that's the map view. So we've got agents, assets, map, and then all. We can then view the jobs in the day mode as we were doing previously. You can also look at the jobs in week mode for future planning. If you want to jump to a particular day, then you can select the calendar mode, and if you want to go back to today, then you just select day mode. Okay, so that's the standard side of the scheduler. Very, very simple to use, very intuitive, and I think you'll pick it up very quickly. The other element to the job side is you can view jobs in a line-by-line mode. So rather than in a calendar format, it presents them in a line-by-line. You'll have the job titles over here, their current status here, the job number, order number, their due date and time, and then their assigned status. Further in the job section, you can create a new job directly from here. We have a full importer, so you can upload from CSV or Excel thousands of jobs at once, ready to be scheduled. You can create the recurring profiles directly here. You can go back to the scheduler, or you can create new assets to be listed in the scheduler using the assets section. Okay, so that's a very quick summary of the scheduler. Hopefully it's enough to help you understand how to get started, and we look forward very much to it being a successful tool for your business. Thank you.